Hey, it's Charles Bryce here. I'm going to be redoing my air supply system. I got this air tank and a small air compressor. It's small, but it's the way it is. So a lot of these came with a hose. And so I didn't know, diddly squat about how to hook stuff up. But the guy at Harbor Freight, he told me what these brass couplers go to because I didn't know. I mean, I know they're supposed to hook up some way, and I've known most of the way that it's supposed to be, but then I found on my hoses, I'm not set up right at the source of the air that you connect the hose to because they already came with a hose connected to them. So I didn't know. With a compressor, it comes with an open hole that you connect a coupler into. And so that's what I have here. And I'm going to have to jockey some of these around to get it right. So anyway, what I've got here is I've got, let's see, these are the right ones. The guy at Harbor Freight told me, he said, these are for the tool. These screw into the tool. And then these two here go to either end of the hose. So as you can see, I've got one on the end of this hose already, and it looks just like this one. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, so the other end of this hose needs this one, which would be this one here, right? This is a different hose on the black hose here. This blue hose goes to this little air compressor that I'll get to in a moment. But this one here is already here on the end of this hose where the tool connects, which is one of these fittings. See this here, that connects to this one here on the end of the hose. This screws into the tool. I have a little, for instance, this is something that you air up your tires with, and it's threaded in the end. See, and it's got this fitting here. It's threaded to screw into the tool, into the end of the tool. So then it's a quick connect, right? From this, it goes on and off that easily, right? So, like I said, whenever I got these, either hose had an air nozzle. This blue hose had one of those little air things with a little thumb switch. You stick it on your tire and you turn it on, and then you air up your tire. So it didn't have all this to learn from. So I ended up putting this on there and then taking one of these and putting it on the end of one of these, which was totally wrong because now I can't use it on this hose and this one. So anyway, I'm going to get it right. That's what this is. I'm going to get it right. So to get it right, I picked up one of these too. This is threaded on the end that goes into this piece right here. Okay. Somehow I was able to screw the hose into it and have it work. And it's been like that for years. But I want to get it right because I want to be able to use that tool on either one of these or anything that I hook it up to. So I've got to put this one here on the end of the hose, and I have to put this onto this valve to get it right, because these two are supposed to be on the ends of the hose. This one already has this one. It needs that one, so it's going to get threaded on here. And then this one here is what you would put on any compressor, and it's got the little ball bearings on the inside, and it's threaded, and it's a quick connect, so it goes into this. So this is one that I didn't know any better, and I put this one on, right? It's in a little blue. So it came with this hose. This was already screwed in here like this. This one had the little thumb switch on it. So this one is going to have to be taken off and just unscrewed off of that and put this other one on it. This one already has it, but this one, so this one isn't going to be used from this package. So this one's going to go on the end of this one. That'll give me both of those on the end of both hoses. And that way I can put one of these into this tool and then be able to air up whatever. So this is going to be left alone, even though this could be fixed. It's fine the way it is. This doesn't have to have a quick disconnect like what this is to be able to change out the hose. So I'm going to leave that on there. But I am going to put this other one, screw it into the end of the hose, because these are supposed to be in both ends of the hose. So in order to change out hoses on frequent occasion, because these wear out, get holes, get torn up and whatever. That way you're supposed to put these on the hoses to be able to replace the hose. The hose comes with these male threaded ends on them. All of them do. The good ones anyway. Well, this one did too, didn't it? That's a cheap one. Anyway, they all come with these threaded things on the ends. You just have to put them on the right ones. That's what I'm trying to do. One of the things that this did allow me to do in this setup was to air up this tank. Connect this up to that. That's why I did it that way to begin with. So I just connect this up to that, open up the valve, and flip on the switch, and it fills up this air tank, which is 7 gallons. It worked great, but to get it right, yeah, to get it right, I don't know how I'm going to do it then. I guess I have to, I'll have to figure out something to figure out how to do it after I do this. I may have to get like a, that kind of, what do you do with this then? How do you air this up with this kind of setup? Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get it right. I'm going to put this onto the tank, put this under the end of this, put one of these onto the air filler, and then replace this so I can use both of these to fill up a tire. And then I don't know how I'm going to fill up the tank then. I guess use this right here to fill up the tank. I wish there was a different way, but I guess that's it. Oh, I know what, no, that wouldn't have worked either. Anyway, I'll put it together and see what happens.